Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to discuss some tables and figures about democracy in Latin America, and we'll start with Spain. The national identities in the Basque country. This table shows us how many of the Basques are proud to be Spanish compared to all Spain, which is only half, right? We know that Spain went through a Franco dictatorship, and this dictatorship ended around 77, 78, and since then Spain has big troubles with the Basque and Catalan, and only 69% of the Basque country is proud to be Basque, which says that there is a very strong and radical minority in the Basque country who is ultra-nationalist, but this 30+% that doesn't feel strongly nationalist tells a lot also, and probably around 20-30% say they are proud to be Basque but don't feel so strong as that minority that I was telling you about. The next is this figure, percentage of population wanting independence between 77 and 82. Would be nice to see this percentage right now. As we know, recently there was a referendum for independence in Catalonia, which voted for independence, right, from Spain, but the Spanish central government rejected violently and incredibly their people's want, and nothing happened. This is the national state, ladies and gentlemen, who doesn't feel so strong for democracy. Spanish Catalans, hold on and don't give up. In 79, the País Vasco Navarra, as we see here, had around double of percentage of population wanting independence. Basque around 32, Catalonia around 15. Now, democracy is the best political system for a country like ours. Spain between 78 and 93. So every 2-3 years or 5 years they ask this question. Democracy is the best political system for a country like ours. And in Spain the percentage stayed relatively flat, around 77-80%, with 15-20% minority, authoritarian minority. Okay. Next table, evaluation of authoritarian regimes of Greece, Spain and Portugal. We all know these three countries entered the EU around 1980. Portugal also had a military dictatorship which collapsed with the death of Salazar, and Greece also had a so-called colonels regime, right, a military dictatorship which also collapsed in early 1980s. So let's see. Opinion of the previous non-democratic regime. In Greece, a majority said only bad things. In Spain, however, and in Portugal, a plurality, 44 and 42% respectively, said it was in some ways good, in some ways not so good. And the biggest minority who said it was good was in Spain, 17%. Okay, and then comparison of opinion about the preferred polity in Greece, Spain and Portugal. Democracy is preferable to any other regime. In Greece, 87% agreed, while in Portugal, only 61% agreed. Around 10% in Spain. In some cases, an authoritarian regime, a dictatorship, is preferable. Next, respondents affirming that democracy is preferable to any other form of government in Spain, Portugal and Greece compared with average EU states. In EU is around 78%, while Greece and Portugal are above this and Spain is within the average. So in Europe, still a minority of around 20% is not democratic. It's very important. Comparison of attitudinal support for democracy in Uruguay and three consolidated democracy in Southern Europe: Spain, Portugal, Greece. Okay, so now we move to Uruguay, so South America. Democracy is preferable to any other form of government. In line with the Southern Europe countries, Uruguay stands at 73% in 1991, with 10% preferring a dictatorship, in line with Spain and Portugal. Attitudes in Uruguay towards democracy according to geographic region and respondents' ideological self-identification. So, democracy is preferable to any other form of government. In Montevideo, 79%, while nationwide, 73%. Percentage of respondents by ideological self-identification, 57% not defined. Attitudes toward the legitimacy and efficacy of democracy and expectations about future in Uruguay, Argentina, Chile and Brazil 1995. Which of the following phrases are you most in agreement? Democracy is preferable to any other form of government. Uruguay 80, Argentina 76, Chile 52 and Brazil 41. Very interesting. So in Chile, 25% don't care if it's democratic or dictatorship. Brazil similarly, 23% don't care. And who prefers dictatorship? Brazil 21%, Chile 18% prefer dictatorship openly. Okay, some people say democracy allows the solution of problems that we have in our country. Other people say democracy does not solve the problems. This is the efficacy, right? Democracy allows the solution of the problems. 54% in Uruguay, 53% in Argentina, 47% in Chile, and 45% in Brazil. Rejecting democracy efficacy, Brazil 44%. Chile 46%, Argentina 36%, Uruguay 34%. Would you say that the country is progressing? 29 Uruguay, 30 Argentina, 52 Chile, 43 Brazil. So interesting, in Chile 6% of the population says democracy does not solve the problems, but a majority says the country is progressing, okay, while being in a democracy. Uruguay, similarly, 45% say the country is stagnant, but 54% say democracy allows the solution of problems. Similarly, the percentage who say the country is stagnant, 43% in Argentina, 39% in Chile, 37% in Brazil. Highest percentage of population say country is moving backwards is in Argentina. 22.8% of the population says the country is moving backward, even if majority 52% says democracy allows the solution of the problem. Now, empirical placement of Uruguay, Argentina, Chile and Brazil on a typology of legitimacy and efficacy. So there are confident Democrats, worried Democrats, authoritarian or potential Democrats, authoritarian, alienated, even though democracy could work, and alienated, do not expect democracy to work. So let's move from bottom to top. The highest percentage of alienated population is in Brazil, 27% of the population. Okay, and also highest percentage of authoritarian is also in Brazil, 25% of the population. Therefore, the lowest percentage of Democrats in Brazil, 47%. Highest percentage of Democrats is in Uruguay, 85%, and Argentina, 82%. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. See you in my next video. Bye bye.